Options. Oh, these are the options. Oh, no. Alright, that should do it. Go! This time, I can move. Everything's fine. We're not overloading anything. Let's figure out what the fuck this game is. Let's betray someone at Club Low. Just don't move the furniture. We fixed it. So this is us back here. Is this a point-and-click adventure game? Featuring mannequins that talk? As you approach the car, Muriel, your old mission handler, erupts at you. Doesn't interrupt, erupts. That's what I call disguise, Pooperton Jr. Got the pizza delivery looked down cold. You're absurdly late to the mission as usual. Did you remember to bring your identification card? You definitely didn't. Blame it on the train. You gotta lower the volume a little bit. Hold on. Where are my volume options? What is going on today? There you go. Okay. You attempt to blame forgetfulness on the city's public transit system. A mad dash to the train makes the mind sloppy. Muriel's not having it. How long have you lived in this town, Pooperton? Factor in the train next time. Since always come over prepared, I went through the trouble of getting your ID reissued. Muriel shows you a freshly printed ID card. You haven't seen something like that in a long time. When you choose actions with the dice symbol, you roll skill dice against your opponent's dice. Hover to preview the roll. Recognize Muriel's ID card. You attempt to recognize your face on the card. You did a good job. Roll higher or tie. Yeah, accept the roll. Various rewards and penalties are shown. Recognize yourself on ID. It's starting to come back. Who you were. Chris is always delayed. Nuh-uh. Take a close look at the ID, Pooperton Jr. Try to remember as much as you can. Access your character sheet. So we have a bunch of dice. They're all the same. 3 zeros, 3 ones. Behold your skills! Each skill has 6 panels, which will make up 6 sides of your dice. Spend cash to upgrade all 6 faces of your skill dice at once. Do this by holding the plus for 1 second. Deception. Oh yeah. Upgrade individual faces by holding the left mouse button down on the face you want to upgrade. Try it. Observation. You can do this whenever you want. Oh yeah! Now you know a bit more about your latent abilities, so I'll ask you again, what made you late for the mission? Craft an elaborate but convincing lie about the subway. Station fire, 51st Avenue, a cascade of signal delays, a construction wagon on the H-line. Hey, I went on ties. Success barely. How do you know the delay's worse after refreshing? The story works. Okay, I got it. Bad night of travel. Anyway, who cares why you're late? You're here now, alright? Here's the situation. Next door at Club Low, fellow agent Gemini J is deep undercover at a meeting with our prime target, Big Mo. Jay's been in the meeting way too long. We think something went wrong. We need you to get inside the club and rescue him. Your disguise isn't complete without actual pizza, so I arranged a cooking station for you nearby. Make pies. Give out samples. Help you get closer to rescuing Jay. As ever, the circus believes in you. Good luck, Pooperton Jr. See ya. I set the options for bounciness of dice to maximum. Alright, we're gonna have to cook a pizza pie, so... Let's maybe make my wit and my wisdom and my physique and music slightly better than they are. Gemini J. We gotta rescue Gemini J. Essential opportunity, door key password. We can interact with clients. Recent city ordinance mandates all musical instruments audible through walls and floors be removed from private residences. 100 years ago, city dwellers used to go upstate to hunt esoteric beasts. Their descendants often inherited the trophies. So you made your delay worse. Just as you're crossing over the crevasse, a foul-smelling steam erupts from the canal. You can't avoid it. Might linger on you for a while. How do you react? Accept the situation. Hold your breath. I'm gonna go with recognize familiar scents. Perfect opportunity to put your chef's sense of smell to the ultimate test. You take a big whiff. Yeah, that's right. You've gained your first conditions. You are smelling like the city and determined. Oh no. Oh boy, that doesn't seem good. Cooking, deception, wisdom, and wit. But we're determined. Skills affected everything. Condition dice! These are gained and lost after dice rolls. For any action you take, condition dice are also rolled with the skill dice they affect. All at the same time. If you select an action that uses your deception skill roll, the determined condition will be rolled too. What are these? These symbols will damage your health and your nerve if you roll them. If either reaches 0, it's curtains. Some conditions are helpful, others are harmful, others are both. You might find yourself with a condition, but that's okay. They go away after you roll them, and you can always re-roll any of your dice. See ya. Thank you, foul-smelling odor. Decided to show up. Got some money, huh? Let's get wit and wisdom upgraded. Alright, we got a weird puddle on the ground. Your reflection in the puddle calls to you, offering comfort. Drink from the puddle. Reach in the puddle and pull something out. Stare into the puddle. I got a drink from the puddle. Knowledge in the puddle water. You drink from the puddle, hoping it will give you sustenance. It's a reroll from me, Chief. Wait, it's 2 versus 2. But I do take 1 brain damage. You know what? This is fine. I accept this. Yeah, no longer smell like the city, no longer determined. Perfect. You gain a condition with a locked dice face. If you roll this face, you can no longer re-roll this dice. Okay, I got a new condition then. Whatever. Nourishment from the rain-slick puddle is real. Your reflection of the puddle calls to you, offering you comfort. Pull something out of the puddle. Yeah, this game is bizarre. Reroll. Yeah. Let's go ahead and reroll those. Not that it matters. I can't win, but like maybe we can get a +1. I accept this. Alas, you're wet and you're no longer sure. Your search comes up empty. Alright, let's stare into the puddle. At least I got this going for me. God, the dice are so bouncy. I accept this roll. You are self-actualized. You see your vast untapped potential in the water. My physique is very weak. Let's walk away. Hello, strange mannequin people. You're the last on a line full of rowdy, nervous misfits, all wondering, when will the bouncer move things along here? Distract the crowd with a timeless parable, intimidate the crowd, inconspicuously attempt to cut in the line. Hold my place, I'll be back later. Let's try and cut the line. You bastard. Oh, it's a tie though, I accept. You know, I might reroll this one though. Because we get a 2, we really win. There we go. Might be too lol random. No. Like, when a game wants to go all in on the weirdness, and it's already fundamentally weird like this one, it's less like, oh, that's too random, and more like, okay, yeah, that's, I kind of understand what's going on now. Like, we're in this weird, surrealist space. Puddles would be like that, wouldn't they? Yes. Yes, quite. Hello. Chad Blueprint is my only guru. You slip further up the line without a single person noticing. Very smooth. You find yourself in the middle of the line. It's formless, and there's no real order. People are just swimming around this human amoeba that is the nightclub line. Alright, we're gonna try and distract the crowd with a timeless parable. An old fable extolling the virtues of waiting in line. Oh, let's give that a reroll. Oh my god, one more reroll. Yeah! Success! Fable's told artfully. Several people in line discuss its virtues afterwards. Your place in line doesn't change, but your oratory has effectively distracted the crowd. You find yourself in the middle of the line. It's formless. Hold my place in line. I'll be back. Pizza. That's right, we gotta make pizza. 2. Found 4 slabs of factory mozzarella. Chad Blueprint allegedly lives in the shadow of his mentor, DJ Bogart. But unlike Bogart, Chad Blueprint never sends imposter to form his place. This building was a coffin factory. Club Low kept the old sign. Red pizza recipe discovered. Time to make pizza. This blank pizza crust will soon become your pizza dice. These pizza dice make money and heal you. Below are the toppings for your pizza dice. Drag and drop 6 of your toppings to fill your pizza dice. Factory mozzarella, buffalo mozzarella, fresh sauce, olive oil, another fresh mozzarella, and one more olive oil because my brain is a little hurt. Pizza dice, I'm sold. How's that pizza dice? Good, we can alter the pizza dice when we want. Pizza serving time. There it is. Service entrance. Ah, I deliver pizza. Found olive oil. Add newly found ingredients to your pizza dice by visiting a pizza station again. You find yourself at the bottom of a suspended fire escape ladder. Jump for the ladder. Examine the ladder for any unusual details. It has to be let up nicely. Wow, the chance to beat that one. Woof. Walk away. Hello. The knight ran away from this guard. He's half asleep. Make enough noise and you might disturb his slumber. Wrestle the guard to the ground while he's asleep. Wake up the guard. Walk away. The door is being guarded by someone caught in a light slumber. Quietly open the door. Focus your attention on the side door guard. We get our pizza dice. We're inspired. Deception's our best thing. We might be able to upgrade deception. Let's see, it's 3, 3, 3, 4, 4. We're gonna have our pluses on there. We could win if we get our +2 and a 2. Or if we get a 3 and a +1. Let's make this a 2. Make this a 3. Make this a 3. Make this a 3. I really like your sneaking. Will the guard hear you? Like, I got a lot of stuff going right now. I feel pretty unlucky, actually. Pretty unlucky. We got a +1. I feel like we should stick with the +1. We need a 3 now. Yeah! Alright. I accept this roll. Yeah. You are unabashedly honest. Am I, though? I feel like I've been only using deception dice. The guard half glances in the direction of the door and falls back into a slumber. You did it! We're in. Got basil, baby. Don't show me this again. Even though the stew's been dumped in the sink, it still looks kind of appetizing. What's basil do for me? Maybe I should put that on my pizza. Pizza tips multiplier. Yeah, I'm into that. Hello. The chef is busy hovering over a slow-cooking vat of flamingo thigh stew. She doesn't notice you. The new clue. The stew. Rescuing Gemini J. Chef is dawdling over the stew. Maybe you could help her to move on from it. Get in Club Low, rescue an undercover agent. He's in the VIP section of Big Mo's. Immediately, your culinary instincts kick in. You think you can improve this stew if you can relieve the chef of her kitchen responsibilities. Pickpocket the car keys from the chef's back pocket. Ooh, she's got a 6 on there. Say hello. Someone ordered delivery pizza here. Is my own pizza really that bad? No matter. It's this stew that's taken over my life here. This flamingo thigh stew is the hardest thing I've ever had to make in my whole career, but Big Mo wouldn't show up if we didn't serve it. Real piece of work, that guy. Chef seems genuinely nervous about the stew. It'll take some cajoling, but you think you might be able to get her to let you take over. What am I to do? I mean, deception's my best. Freak out the chef by threatening to call the health inspector. Win over the chef with your pizza. Alright, my cooking... We have wet, which is bad. We have unsure, which is bad and good. We got our pizza dice. Oh wait, I can have a second pizza dice? Walk away. I gotta make a new pizza. Yeah, Zabatsu's right. I have a white pizza. That pizza's all money, which is good, I guess. It's fine. Focus on the chef. Alright, let's see here. I do have enough money that I can upgrade this dice again. Unabashedly honest is gonna be bad for us, though. Real bad for us. Unsure is less terrible. Win over the chef with your pizza is the most dangerous one. We get wet, unsure, but both pizzas. Ugh, observation's the hard one. I think deception might be our best bet. Oh, 32 to upgrade the whole dice, huh? Incredulity. Unabashedly honest ruins this. Even our best rolls can't win. Well, no. Her worst roll will lose to my best roll. Alright, what about freak her out? My pizza. I mean, those +1s could happen. Alright. I was just thinking maybe the way we do this is not through the pizza. Laser looks positively dangerous, as if it's sizing up your knowledge of the music you're about to listen to. Can you handle it? Are you experienced? Deduce the invented frequency. What the fuck? Draw on your knowledge of musical beam security. Punch the laser with your fist. Step into the beams. Walk away from the beams. You didn't keep playing? I'm sorry, I moved on to a different role. The ornate-looking door separates the kitchen from the bar. It's securely locked. Do not put dice on pizza. Make dice out of pizza. Pick the lock of the door. Coax entry by sliding a charming letter under the door. Bash in the door. I kind of want to go with a letter under the door. But unabashedly honest keeps ruining everything for me. Possibly good night, Mighty Odin. Otherwise, possibly see you again soon. Alright, what if we upgrade our wit? I like that the game is smart enough that if I'm looking at my dice upgrades, it lets me know what I have a challenge of in front of me. Penmanship is what we're up against, huh? Yeah, this is Betrayal at Club Low, a very weird game. Alright, we're gonna try and coax them by sliding a charming letter under the door. You handwrite a delightful note explaining your situation and why you should be let through. Someone or something is reading it. Oh, sweet lord. Alright, we gotta re-roll the -2. Oh, it's locked. We can't re-roll that one. We're fucked. There ain't no winning now. Yeah, we might as well just blow the bad dice now to get it out of the system. I kind of want to re-roll this one, just see if we could land on Basil and double our money. Nah, I might as well just take $2. Re-rolling doesn't matter. There's no winning with that -2 there. Well, maybe we can get a brain. There we go. And now I can re-roll this one and see if maybe we can get Basil. I'll take $4, that's fine. The target is cruel, you're self-conscious, you're no longer unabashedly honest or unsure. From the other side of the door, you hear a crumpling, the flick of a lighter, and the faint smell of burning paper. So mean. Bash the door, try and write another coaxing letter. Pick the lock on the door. We threw a surprise housewarming party for our Inuit mate. Sadly, he became homeless. Hey. It's okay though. I iglooed it back together. Very good stuff. What's going on, Andy? Andy? Well, I can't talk good. See if we can get more money, and then we can upgrade dice, and maybe we could win. Has adorable time worn lock. Pick the lock. So walk away. Walk away from that. What about the laser beam? Maybe we can take the laser beam now. Observation, physique, music, observation. All things we're bad at. 2 2 3 3 4 4 1 2 4 5 5 6. Good lord. I haven't upgraded any of those things. Walk away. Back to pizza. We might be able to do pizza. Otherwise, we're back in line trying to get into the club. Alright, alright. My deception's my best. There is a couple of -2 self-conscious dice, but... Observation. Can we upgrade observation enough to be helpful? There, it's all 2s and a 0. I could tie or beat half her dice right now. Health Inspector, I'm calling him! I think I'm gonna re-roll everything on my end. Yes! And just because I want more money. Yes! I'm feeling guilty, though. You notice a half-eaten soft fruit under one of the stoves. The chef sees it, too. Looks at you sheepishly. Jorg's fruit. It's true, I'm serving old fruit in the green room. Please don't tell anybody. She exhales in frustration. Can't I just make a flamingo thigh stew in peace? God, we still have to win her over. But she's on edge. Yes. If she's on edge, she's got a bunch of minuses on there. We have really concentrating. Alright, cooking. Three is gonna help. And a few more 2s will be good. Don't worry about that character's hand, it's fine. Hey, check out this pizza! Our character looks so sick. Like they're dying. 3 + 2 is 5, baby! I'll take a brain damage, that's fine. I could potentially get a brain fixer here. Reroll. I'll just take the money. You are cooking master. You're no longer really concentrating. You're no longer wet. Conversation around the fire points of pizza making emerges. Looks delicious. She exhales. Can't I just make it? Can't let me cook for you. That's the whole point of this conversation. The fruit here is no good. Anyone eating it might want to know. Alright, she's on edge. I have cooking mastery. I have enough money that I could maybe upgrade deception enough to keep me safe. Alright, I have a couple of minuses I gotta worry about, but I have a few pluses as well. Come on, deception. You explain that you're here to offer relief, really. Come on. Come on, roll poorly, chef. God damn it. Crooked dice, kick the table! Well, that's really bad. We got a +1. 3's the best we could do there. Looks like we could maybe have a 5, maybe? There is no winning here. Gotta re-roll your stupid dice. God damn you. Money times 0. Well, that's the best I could do. I'm embarrassed, I'm awkward, I'm guilty, I'm self-conscious. Please, pizza's easy, don't get ahead of yourself. Whoa! Rude. But no, really, for real this time, I am the other chef. We could totally convince her. Look at that chef's hat! How could I not be a chef? Do I have a +1 on any of these fucking dice? Of course not. Embarrassed, awkward. Listen, I'm gonna win this fucking roll. Don't roll a 5, god damn you! You are Satan. I gotta heal my brain a little bit. No, we don't need money, I need brain fixers. Oh, thank you. You're killing me, lady. I've got one more try. Surely she'll roll low for a change. I mean, there's only one thing she can roll that will let me win, I realize. Except, I need the money. Well, that's no good. Walk away. My brain's about to break. I gotta fix my pizzas up to be more brain healy. That's the best we could do. Pizza serving time. Ma'am? No, I'll die. Never mind. Walk away. Walk away from the chef. Maybe, if we could win with this door, maybe we could get through here. No, what am I talking about? We have, like, no hope of getting through here. Intimidating technology will hurt me. Very, very real chance. Walk away. What about this? Was there something else I could do here? Pick the lock on the door. There's a freebie for getting some heals on my brain. Like, the results don't matter very much. It's really just about getting my brain fixed. Accept the roll. I'm frustrated. The lock is complex. Pick the lock again. We have frustrated, which is no good. We don't want to roll that. Awkward, embarrassed, frustrated. Oh, I do want to just roll one of these to get rid of the dice. My wit. Maybe I can upgrade one to be a 4. Nope, costs 8 to do that. Fuck it, we're gonna try. Write another letter. Oh, there we go, we're dead. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry, I'm allowed to re-roll. Re-roll you. And you, and you. Don't re-roll that, because we're getting in at this point. I need both of these to be brain fixers, and maybe we re-roll this as well. Try and get not one brain. Oh, sorry, 2 brains, just get 1 brain. Nope, you see, that's even worse. 1 brain. 1 brain. Just die. Just collapse dead on the floor. Outside. Distracted thoughts torment you, leaving you cripplingly insecure and unable to continue with the mission. This is all too much. You lost your nerve. You fall to the ground crying. I wonder if we start... Oh god. Nerve burned. Achievement unlocked. This game is bizarre. You tried, Pooperton Jr. I know you tried. But at the end of the day, it's just a nightclub, Pooperton Jr. I told you Pooperton Jr. was the wrong Pizzalo for the job, Muriel. Really, it's just a nightclub. Time for a new approach. Wait, do we become this man now? Oh god, it's Andrew on any day! Wow, that's the sickest burn in Andrew's sense of style I've ever had. What? What's going on over here? After action report. Andrew. Typical Thursday, classic. Go. No tutorial. Do we start at the very same spot? Yes, we do. Oh, no, our car's not there, so I guess we just start. Okay. I'm gonna dick around with this a little bit more. Oh, you meant the trying to do something, having a nervous breakdown in the middle, yes. Patience with failing infrastructure. Wisdom, your physique, your cooking. Let's go with, hold your breath. This time. But we're gonna upgrade our stuff first. Physique. Deception. Alright, hold your breath. That is a weird pose to be in. Really? Come on. Come on! That's right. You are tired, but determined. Not a whiff of the foul-smelling odors reach your lungs, but holding your breath for so long makes you slightly dizzy. See ya. Make some different choices here. Got some money. Wit. You know what? Physique a little bit. Oh, we already did a little physique. What else did we need? We ran into some observation. Well, we'll save some money. We'll make some choices in the heat of the moment. Found some mozzarella. Found truth pepper. Huh. Old building. It doesn't play nice with the city's power grid. Electricians avoid servicing this part of town at all costs. There, do you see that hole in the world there? What is going on down there? That's some upsetting stuff we saw on the floor. Alright, let's make our pizza. Cheese on the bottom, brains, hearts, and rerolls on the top. Just like a mama used to make. Go to the puddle. Alright, stare into the puddle. Let's give my wisdom a little buff. Abyssal uncertainty. Drink from the puddle. Oh, I forgot about my cooking. That's something we wanted to work on. Stare into the puddle. Let's get some self-actualization going. And we made some money. Accept that. You're self-actualized. Reach into the puddle. Puddle Merc, your physique. We got plenty of things in there buffing us up. Let's go. Don't roll a 2, you sons of... Alright, well, fine. I rolled a fucking 4. I think maybe I'll re-roll this guy. Because a 2 is good enough for me. Even if I get that -2, I'm fine. Come on. Maybe just a 1 heart instead? That's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, you're wet, but you're not tired. Got some money. Found some fresh sauce. Don't take puddle sauce and put it on your pizza. And yes, drink from the puddle. Oh, I forgot to upgrade my cooking first. This could be dark. Oh, it's actually a beatable thing for us right now. Yeah. Yes, accept it. No longer wet, but now we're unsure and refreshed. The nourishment from the rain-slick puddle is real. Okay, we got $17. My cooking is something we want to work on. The only thing we haven't upgraded is our music power. Did we ever get any money by talking to the crowd? Might be a good way to get rid of some of these dice we don't want, though. Like, unsure. Actually, unsure... not that bad. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, let's just go. Hold my place in line, I'll be back. I think I'd rather just try and break in. We had good work with that. Good luck with that last time. You could also try and get in there. Okay, quietly open the door. We cannot win. Never mind. Alright. Jump for the ladder. Could happen. Observation. Examine the ladder for any unusual details. It has to be let up nicely. So a 2 with a +1 and a +1. We could beat all but 1 if we get lucky that way. Let's try. Observe the ladder. Cool, we got one of the locked ones, which is... worst best we can do is 3. Well then. It seems I accept this. Made a little money. And now I got a lot of negative stuff. Ladder seems fine. Talk to the ladder, jump for the ladder. It has to be let up nicely. Can we win? We have a +3. We can get a 5 altogether. We're not gonna win, but we're gonna try. Oh my god, a 3? There's a shot at this. A very low shot. I forgot what this does. What's the re-roll thing do? Oh, face details. You may re-roll opponent dice. That's the lowest they can get. I don't think we need to click it. We can re-roll that. We're gonna shoot for the sky. Oh my god. We shot for the sky, and it worked. Someone somewhere heard your sad story. The ladder comes down. Climb the ladder and enter the window. Holy hell. Can't believe it worked. Found some basil. Grandma pizza recipe discovered. I like how they managed to make a weird game that appeals to Chris's love of gambling. Yeah, they know exactly how to get me. The mirror is cold and you feel the face above it peer into your being. A green drawer, locked, calls your name. We could go with music. That's not gonna work. Physique, no. Wit. I think we have a shot with wit. The desk's sense of humor is what we're working with here. There. I could beat this dice. Unless it rolls a goddamn 5. Alright, amuse the mirror with a humorous tale. I attempt to detail the circumstances I find myself in with a straight face. You motherfucker, but at least we got the one thing I need. Reroll that son of a bitch. Oh, looks like I'm the winner. I'll just go for a little bit of money, though. There we go. Amused by you, and I am too confident. Machinery behind that head whirs to life. It likes what it hears. The face above the desk has a stare trained on you. Aw, I'm not allowed in? Shove open the green drawer. Too confident, huh? Let's walk away for now. It's a lot of durians, guy. This appears to be Jorg, Chad Blueprint's manager, counting the night's take. Engrossed by the tactility of the money he's counting, Jorg slowly acknowledges your presence. Who the hell let you up here? Chad didn't ask for pizza night. We're done doing sponsorships. What is it then? Impress Jorg by going deep on music with him. Convince Jorg to let you try his fruit, plus pizza ingredients. Observe Jorg's handling of the cash for something amiss. Jorg doesn't have a lot of music knowledge. I feel like we kind of have an in with music here. Let's walk away for now. If we can make a little bit more money. As a policy to prevent DJing entourages from crashing the stage, the green room door stays locked during performances. Coax the door with a letter under the door again. But this time my wit is powerful. Let's fucking do it. Yeah, oh. Crooked dice, kick the table. Reroll that -2. You motherfucker, reroll it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. You are now unsure, we're clever, but we're no longer too confident. The blow is re-received by whatever entity received it. The door opens. See ya. You got through the green room and into the main area. Jay should be towards the back of the room in the VIP section. What is your head doing? Chad Blueprint's hogging the booth. You'll need to deal with him before you can act on your musical vision for the crowd. My musical vision for the crowd. Found gray matter. Oh, I don't like that mask they're wearing there. There's a lot of scary masks. Chatting with customers, completely oblivious to you. You sense the dignified aura, but where's the professionalism? You could potentially buy everyone on the dance floor a drink. The bartender will have to be made aware of this plan. Patiently wait for the bartender to notice you. You know what? Walk away. What do we got over here? 2 buffalo mozzarellas. Whoa, camera. Laser looks positively dangerous. Disguise your voice to fool the laser's voice override system. Deduce the inverted frequency. Draw on your musical knowledge. Punch the laser with your fists. My deception's not that bad, and it could be better. We got clever on our side. We could win with our deception. You try to mimic a stern, authoritarian security voice, hoping to override the system, and it'll acknowledge you. Oh, yes. Alright, we could get a plus and actually win-win, which would be nice. And I'll go for extra money. Oh no, you know what? I'll keep that. Don't want to lose any brain. Yes! Yes! You are clever. Your disguised voice is robotic and properly authoritarian. Laser system has downgraded its threat level. The trap is disabled mercifully. Pass through the laser without further incident. Making way better progress this time. Found olive oil. Coat check attendant looks engrossed in her book, completely oblivious to you. The sole jacket behind her looks like it belongs to someone important. It's an opulent gem-encrusted jacket. You feel wearing it may somehow help you in your mission. Request the blue coat, bluffing you misplaced it. I feel like we got a pretty good chance there. We got clever on our side for this one. We could get a 5. I feel like we should up our odds with our deception. Let's get a 4. Another 4. And get a couple more 3s on there. We should really make music get a little better in the not-too-distant future. There, I'll work on music a little bit. Alright, baby. Deception. The attendant probably gets this lie told her all night, but you might actually pull it off. Alright, it's 4 on 4. We are in the clear. I might try for the re-roll your opponent's dice. Nah, the 4 is kind of the best we could hope for here. Except... unabashedly honest, too confident, target's charm. Your explanation is convincing enough that the attendant just barely believes you. That's your coat? Cool, yeah, whatever. The coat seems a bit big on you at first, but within seconds somehow, magically fits itself to the contours of your body. Fancy jacket equipped, achievement unlocked. Coat check attendant seems a bit more at ease around you now. Pizza? No offense, but I don't touch the stuff. Walk away. This was not the VIP room. Whoopsie. I was looking for the VIP room. Oh, up here must be the VIP room. Yeah, we got some new stuff for our pizza dice. God, everyone's so weird. You're not sure if the guard is visually protecting Big Mo or what, but you never really know with these guys. Big Mo is not to be disturbed while he's in the middle of an important sit-down with Destiny. Furthermore, Mo won't receive any visitors until he gets his flamingo thigh stew served hot. Special order. Alright. Surprise the guard with a witty remark. We're gonna walk away. If I can get into the kitchen now... Doors, no handle, and no other discernible way to get in. Someone in authority might know how to get past it. Walk away. God, he really is big! Ah, big boy! How do we get to that blue door? Audio engineer's hard at work, writing the house mix so that it fills up the room beautifully. Wow, a little busy here. Pickpocket the engineer. I got some good dice, and if I could use them for pizza purposes, not pizza, for stew purposes, that's pretty good stuff. But, hello. I could easily get through it with this again. But I kind of want to save my dice for the kitchen. Alright, let's see if we can get into the kitchen. Oh, a new door. Locked tight. Say you're with security and demand to be let through. No, I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna go try and get into the kitchen, try and get the stew. Which means I gotta go through this red laser door. That's my only way in there. Which means I might have to blow my good dice here. Ah, shit, I actually don't have good dice for this. Observation. Can we make observation work a little bit better for us? We got some +1s that might happen. We might get lucky. We're gonna need a couple of 3s. I think that's our best bet. Deduce the inverted frequency. Come! Dice! Let's work together. Please roll a 3. Oh, yes. Oh, amazing. Amazing stuff. Let's re-roll the -3. And re-roll that bad boy. Please, 3. Oh! Accept. Really concentrating and clever. We're no longer too confident or unsure. Pass through the laser without incident. It's a good game! Shocker. This was a fun game. I like this one. It's weird. And now I can make another pizza dice, I think. Can I make another pizza dice? Yeah, white pizza recipe. I have so many fucking pizza dice now. You know what? Hold on. ×2, ×2. All 4s. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. This one's the brain and money dice. Yeah. That's good shit. Can I just take stew? No. Ma'am, I'm here to make pizza. Stew! Stew I'm here to make. Say hello. Listen, I'm here to take care of the stew, alright? Bluff that you're the relief chef. We got our deception. We have lots of dice to work with our deception. I am the pizza chef, my friend. Alright, she got a 3. I could definitely do better. Oh wait, I should put the ×2 on different dice. Fuck, come on, brain. I'm gonna reroll pretty much everything except for this. Although, the chance we get a 2 is very low. You know what? Reroll all my shiz. Oh, yeah. That is still a 4, no matter how you look at it. I'm losing a brain here. Let's reroll that. Reroll that. Keep that. Just throw bananas at her. That's usually a solution for most of our problems. Are you kidding me? Whatever, I win. Success. She stops what she's doing, takes a look at you and smiles. Got a pizza background, so you're the real deal. Just need a bit more time to finish up on seasoning. It's specially made for Big Mo. I just want to make sure it's just right before serving it. But, from Mo, it'll never be right. Maybe I should call it a night and let you take over. Ask the chef to let you take over. You're right, I can't take the pressure anymore. I'll be at the Twilight Diner down the road, waiting this one out. Let's meet up later and talk Dutch ovens. To the Twilight Diner! What? Okay, yeah, that's fine. See ya. Flamingo thigh stew is cooking away. You need to prepare the stew so it's ready for serving, but one false move and it's ruined. Elevate the stew with your own garnish. Patiently wait for the stew to cook a little while longer. Put in a fake flavoring packet. I mean, this is my best bet. But before I do that, walk away. Gotta go to the pizza oven. It dawns on me we need all of our 4 monies and our multipliers on different dice. This was a dumb idea. So let's put double brain there. Singular brain there. Singular brain there. So this dice is now money and heal my brain. This is my multiplier dice, so we're hoping for a 4 on here and multipliers here. And then I'm realizing, no. We want to spread out the brain healies so that we're not reliant on the money dice for that. That's what we want. We want a money dice, a likely to let us double our money dice with a little brain healy and a little health healy. And then brain and health healy dice with a make the enemy reroll their dice. This is looking nice. Yeah, I like this. Much better. Pizza serving time. Oh god, only once the pressure. And we're probably gonna upgrade our dice when we get over here. Yeah, bring up the thing. That way I know what it's gonna be wanting. Before any of that, though, I'm gonna fix music so it's not garbage. Okay. Deception's our best bet for winning this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and just make it so we have lower chances to fail on that particular dice. I could have focused on our cooking, but nah. This is a very good dice now. Flavor packet control. We unfortunately don't have any plus dice, do we? Oh, damn it. They can only win against one of their dice. My cooking's no good. My wisdom's no good. Well, we could try to deceive it. I'm trying to deceive the stew. We need it to roll low. We need to roll high. That's our only hope. And that's a tie. That's the best we could do is a tie. We'll smell like a kitchen. And if we fail, we'll be flummoxed and smell like a kitchen. Alright, let's walk away for now. We need to maybe improve our dice a little bit before we commit to this. Time-worn lock. Pick the lock. We are not succeeding that roll. Walk away. I'm really just looking for excuses to do things to try and win rolls. We're looking for easy roll opportunities. Alright, my wit. My wit has a chance to tie. Ugh, it's always a tie. Walk away. Where could I go for some easy roll wins? There's some stuff out here we haven't done yet. God, what's wrong with your shoulders? Leap over the bar. Focus your attention on the bartender. Patiently wait for the bartender. Distract the bartender with your body contortions. Sing at the bartender. God damn it. Sing, we have sort of a hope. Yeah, maybe talk to the crowd outside. That was some pretty easy stuff. We also got other people in here. Let's chat with this weirdo. Doesn't seem to make any other indications of their intentions. The masked individual. Who is the man behind the mask, really? Attempted pickpocket. Ah, that's looking nice. We got some good chances here. He's got a -1. I got some good stuff. I'm gonna go for my multiplier if possible. Come on. Come on, multiplier. I want 8. 8 monies. Oh, well, 4 money. Still made some money. Managed to pill for something. 2 buffalo mozzarellas. He's oblivious to it. Walk away. I need a pizza oven. Did the garage door get higher than before Royals while you're busy upgrading? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. They're hypnotized by Chad blueprints with haunting sounds. Alright, learn to let yourself go by just dancing. Cut some ridiculous dance moves for a laugh. Yeah, deception. Deception's our best bet. Pickpocket an item from unsuspecting dancers. What's that? 3 versus 3? I could go for a 4. Oh yeah, I'm leaving all that the same. Yeah, accept the roll. Making money. Found some pepperoni. Oh baby. Hold my place on the floor. I'll return. I'm going to the pizza oven. We gotta work on my pizza a little bit. We got some good stuff. Door number 5, 6 is on the door. They might be scaling with us a little bit. Alright, pepperoni. Now this dice is only good money. Ooh. Doo 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 doo. Wow, wow. Alright, we can upgrade my wisdom, my physique, music. Spend some money on wisdom here. Doo doo doo. Doo 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 doo. And... One 3 on cooking. Wait. I was supposed to be focusing on improving my deception. Shit. How about you, Door? We're shit at cooking. I'm slowly getting better. We're working our pizza. Walk away. Alright, back to the crowd. What else can we do with the crowd? Let yourself go dancing. Not the worst odds. Physical comedy tolerance. Not great. Terrible. Terrible. If they get a -1, we could win if we get a 3 on all but a 5. Let's just give it a try. Fear of public dancing. Please roll a 3. Yes, and a -1. Oh my god. Incredible. Let's go for a ×2. Yeah! Success! Collective enthusiasm that flowed through you. Support could prove useful. Just making money here. Ooh, they're dazzled. And we're a great dancer. We can get 2 -1s on them. I could beat something with that. Hold my place. What about outside? What's your deal again? House manager. Hello there, appears someone has ordered a pizza in my establishment, but I know better. I know you're trying to rescue Gemini J. I'll help you if you help me. See that bartender over there? It's completely incompetent. Can't even order a drink in my own establishment. I could definitely use it. And my coat attendant? I think she's up to something too. Look, you get me some intel on my staff, and I'll gladly help you get out with Gemini J. Paranoia is a useful management tool in this place. Escape route? Yeah, through my Uncle Lino's garage. Chef Luna parks her car there. You try getting in through the kitchen, or if the door's locked, there's alternative ways in. Hunt around, you see there eventually. Make sure the club stays humming. Get me that intel. Okay, alright. We just get some more information. One of our more high-profile acts for the season. Good for business, but still, I think we could do better. Do better, you say? Chad Blueprint's phoning it in. My patrons deserve better, and so do you. I challenge you to pull yourself out of your situation and take over the decks. Help these dancers believe in a better Sonic world. We gotta up our music. We gotta be better at music. Make sure the club's staying humming. Bartender. Tender. What's going on? Distract the bartender with contortions. My physique. Some bad odds on trying to sing at him. Buying everyone around will help you in other ways. How do I buy everyone around? Oh, we gotta get his attention to do that. Alright, music. Okay, we have a decent chance here. Come on, baby. Three's the best I could do. He unfortunately got a 4. We want to reroll that, because we're trying to get the reroll item. Times 2 on a 4 is fine by me, but we could try and get the 8. We got 2 rerolls, why not? Oh, come on, one more try. Come on, baby. Give me that reroll the opponent dice. Still made some money, though. Now I have a hoarse voice, but I'm determined now. There's a lot of good liquor behind the bar. Bartender's watering all of it down. Regardless. I wonder if that's all I need to know. Focus on the bar? I think it lets me jump over the bar. Yeah, leap over the bar. Which I will fail miserably. Sing at the bartender. He's musically unimpressed, unfortunately. Oh, I'll take a lot of bad dice. We can do it. He rolled a fucking 4 again, but he got a -1. So we want to reroll this. That's fine. Definitely want to reroll that. Reroll you. You know what? If we can get that other one, that's good for me. And the only other thing is a better option, so we re-roll. Re-roll it all! Got the ×2. Got the 8. Got another goddamn -1. Could you roll the 3 for me, please? And we actually want a heart. You are the fucking worst. Great. Great, you dumbass. Do it again! But this time do it right! I should have upgraded my dice. I have the money for it now. I see a +1. Oh my god, okay. We could definitely do better than that. Let's try and get our multiplier. Let's try and get something that heals. Let's try and get... Let's just leave that alone. And we might as well reroll that too. Might as well stick with the +1 though. Reroll. Brutal stuff, brutal stuff. Healed a heart, that's good. We are winning the rolling, that's all that mattered to me. Reroll those two. We got the ×2. Perfect. I win. Okay, all the drinks on offer are watered down. If you really want a good stuff, you gotta get behind the bar yourself. And what am I serving you, and who's really serving who here? Gain the trust by discussing the art of bartending. Entice the bartender to open up to you. Now, I think this is the way to go. Our wisdom. He has -1 possibilities. We could upgrade some stuff. I really do want to upgrade my cooking a little bit. Alright, with cooking. An upgrade on that, we'll have all 3s and a 4. Not great for winning. Wisdom's not much better, but we could get all 3s and 4s on wisdom. Which I think we have a shot at. Yeah, if he gets a -1, our 4 beats all but his 6. Come on. Get a -1 and a 4, please. Hey, I got a 4. And we healed back a bunch of damage we took. I want some brain healies, though. And I want a ×2. And I wouldn't mind getting, an 8. No dice. Come on. Yeah, my coat's very important. Got a ×2 at least. So we get 12 money. But now we feel guilty. Thought this night would go a lot worse. Good to have someone around who gets it, in fact. He confessed he's actually going to walk out on the job and join a bartending worker strike. Details of the plans are juicy like a whiskey sour. Complex plan, but with current management, it still requires a light touch. We got what we wanted. Alright. Would never see the plan coming. We need more people like me running the show, don't you think? Order a weak drink. Round for the house. Your drink order is insultingly watered down. You have to get the bartender to warm up to you more if you want a better pour. Still, the dancers won't say no to free booze. All the drinks on offer are watered down. Hey, blah, 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 blah. Get out of my way. Walk away. I do want to heal my brain a little bit, but we should go down to coat check and get some dirt. My brain hurty. Alright, figure out what the attendant's listening to. Observe what the coat room attendant's hiding behind her book. Can we do it? She's charmed, so we got -2s. We could probably get our observation a little bit better off. Get a 4 on there. Alright, come on. -2, please. On her, not me. +1. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, yes. Incredible. Keeping the ×2. We can go for an 8 on that bad boy. And I'd like to get my double brain, if possible. No, I see no reason to reroll her dice. Come on, double brain. Ah, I'll take it. More money. You are zoned in. You're no longer unsure. She senses you know this and immediately confesses. I'm just recording this to the size. I'm bootlegging the entire set tonight. Try and stop me. Does the game save automatically? You know, I don't think so. Walk away. We got all the clues we needed. Can we even save the game? Current score, save and load. Save. This bizarre-ass game. Alright, I got your dirt. Alright, here's the bartender's plan to quit. What a fool, I knew he was useless. But I didn't think he was capable of being useful to others. He'll be getting the pink slip before he can get any shenanigans. For save-scoring purposes, good point. Good job sussing that out. I knew that she was a parasite. Managed to divide her method. She'll be gone by sunup. Glad we'll be able to help each other out tonight. I owe you for that, Pizzalo. Ask for security room code. To be honest, I don't know who's upstairs in the security room tonight, but if you can reach the console, the password is... Mango Studebaker Sluiceburger. That's all I got. Big Mo's been haunting my establishment for way too long, as my uncle used to say. Never trust a patron who doesn't dance. Keep it up, Pizzalolo. I gotta try and become the musician. Alright, focus on Chad Blueprint. What is it, mate? I don't remember asking for a pizza up here in the booth. That's the problem. Take it up with Yorg, my manager. He's in the next room, the green room. Get a closer look at DJ's technique. Ooh, he's got high dice. No physique's gonna help me out here. Wit, on the other hand, we got room for wit to work. Fuck, our music needs to be a wee bit better. Although we have zoned in. We got +2s. If he gets a -1, and I get a +2, we can get a 6. We could tie. That's the best we could hope for. Convince him to leave. That's not gonna happen. He's so professional. It's a very weird and fun game, yeah. Walk away. Mango Studebaker Sluiceburgers are our password, apparently. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. We got zoned in, so we could easily work with music here. Let's try. Got a +1, he only rolled a 2. Oh my god, we crushed it. Accept the roll. Machinery behind the desk whirs to life. It likes what it hears and the drawer starts to slide open. You discover the garage key. Oh, perfect. Walk away. Did we have anything to do with you? Chad's not interested in peace-related sponsorships anymore. Oh, we could beat him at music. Alright, I only rolled a 2. I could re-roll that. We got some better options. Rather get a heart there. Rather get an 8 there. Yeah, it's got a mix of adventure game, RPG, gambling. Like, it's fun. Accept the roll. You converse about music production, veering toward mono mixes again. You learn a professional music production technique. It could prove useful if you decide to engage with Chad Blueprint on music matters. Tell my clients to mix and mono, better for dance floors. He seems to see through your ruse, though he's nonchalant about it. Pizza, please. What do you really want? Convince him to let us try his fruit. Our cooking is still bad, but he's trusting and dazzled. Observe him handling cash. No, but Disco Elysium is high on my list of games I want to start in the not-too-distant future. I've heard only good things about it. I mean, I want a new pizza ingredient. Our cooking's not great, but he's pretty bad off on his dice now. Of course he'll roll a 5, and only get other things that are bad for us. Amazing stuff. Truly outrageous there. Just fucking Lord. Alright. Can we please get the reroll enemy dice thing? Please, I beg you. Come on, baby. No. Target's unimpressed. You are frustrated. He looks at you quizzically. Are you talking about the same fruit as the one I'm eating? Alright, we have a frustrated dice, which is a little dangerous to play with. But you know what? It's time for my cooking to improve, goddammit. No losing now, baby, come on! A 5 again? You serious? I want that reroll. I want that 8. I want that times 2. Yes! Alright, we can try and get a -1 on that. We could try to get something other than a fucking 5. You know what? Getting something other than a 5, I think, is the better option here. Go for a 4 on mine. Go for something that's not a minus there. Reroll. He got a 4. He got a 5 again. I got a 4, but I got a +3. I win! I win! No longer frustrated. You articulate why you enjoy the fruit, despite its aroma and dubious freshness. And I thought I was the only one in the city who liked this. In fact, spiked fruit slices. You want to put this on your pizza and give people a taste of what they've been missing. Alright, observe Jorg. He's trusting. Observation is not our best dice, but it's not our worst dice. Really concentrating. Failure could be a little bad. Let's think about it. He gets a -1. We could beat him with a 4 or a 3. And observation's better off now. Come on, baby. Don't roll a goddamn 5 again. Ooh, son of a bitch. But he got a -1. Which means he rolled a 4. We got 8 times 2, which is good. I healed a heart. I like that. Accept the roll. Really concentrating. Hawkeye glance reveals a subtly uneven distribution of cash in the 2 envelopes. He brings to York's attention. It's not like that. York's contract. In York's frustrated state, a piece of paper has slipped out of his jacket unbeknownst to him. Looks like a performance contract for Chad Blueprint, but you're not quite sure. York senses you're onto him. What exactly you want, stranger? I'm just trying to represent my client the best I can. Alright. You can see his feet lift off this ground and his knees lock. That's very fun. If Gomper were here, this would probably drive him insane. Observe the contract for something amiss. He's threatened, but I'm really concentrating. And I still have a little bit more money here. Alright, all 4s, a 3 and a 2. I could beat a bunch of his 4s. I have +2s I could possibly get. He got a +2. He got a 5 and a goddamn +2. Alright, let's keep my +1. Try and get the reroll. Try and get the 8. Try and get the ×2. Damn it, it was like almost on what we wanted. Please, reroll enemy dice, come on! What is that? Is that my reroll? What was the purple one? He senses you're onto him. That was my reroll. That was my truth peppers. Why didn't it let me reroll them? Swap your dice, your skill die with your opponent's die. Ooh. Gotta put that on this one. Has some Disco Elysium vibes. Bastard. Go bastard. Doesn't affect the last roll, that's a bummer. You know what? What was down the other way? Alright, disguise my voice will probably be doable. Observation's pretty doable. Observe the lasers. Deduce the inverted frequency using observation. We got some bad dice, but we're gonna get rid of them this way, which makes me feel better. We'll go for the 8 and the double. Kick the table. I'll take the heal, I guess. Yeah! We feel clever, no longer frustrated. We do feel guilty, though. Really tearing this place apart. Closed and locked. Bash the door. Deceive the door. Pick the lock on the door. Would like to get rid of feeling guilty. And we have a pretty good chance of winning on this one. We also have a pretty good chance of winning on this one. But this gets rid of feeling guilty. Guard voice authenticity. Open the door, security! Got a 4, and a -1. That's a tie. I can't remember if we get something bad on a tie. Reroll you for the double. Reroll you. You know what? I'll keep that, just to have full health. Reroll that. Leave that one alone. Reroll, reroll. Come on. Yeah. That's what we want to see. Hear some stumbling on the side of the door being adjusted. It's open. Open the door. See ya. Is this the garage? Found one truth pepper. Oh, hell yeah. It's watching tennis. Guards engrossed in a tennis match being played in some other part of the world. Wrestle the guard while he's distracted. Say hello to the guard. Are you trespassing? Yes. Should I do anything about that? Depends. Explain yourself. Tempt the guard to leave by recommending a local bar. Wrestle the guard to the ground. Insist you're there to do an IT check with your deception skill. He's got trespasser and dazzled by my coat. That's not looking good. That's definitely not looking good. Trespasser's the problem. If we roll a 3, and he only gets a +1, we could still win on a 4. And dazzled by coat could help us out. Unabashedly honest. If we fail, we get onto you when embarrassed. Took a wrong turn, sorry. We do have the password we need for security. What's going on here? Yeah, I'm certainly on the tie. I should work on my pizza a little bit. I need better music still. Alright, music's looking good. I will take his goddamn job. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be focusing on something else. Deception! It's been deception this whole time, I keep forgetting. Get a closer look at his DJ technique. York's production tip does help us out. If he gets a -2, our 4s can actually do some work. Here's Chad with a DJ joke. Was I having coding issues earlier? Oh yes. We played a couple of games that were very broken. Alright, -2. We're still not quite there. Convince Chad Blueprint to leave. Wow, that's a tough one. Am I out of sync? Is my mouth moving, but my words are not quite right? That's usually the outcome when we're having coding issues. Alright. Durian Swapper, you go there. Another one of these bad boys. Oh, it just created a very long delay. That's probably better than other options. Okay, I'm feeling good about this pizza. Our cooking. Precise timing. We could win on wisdom. A little bit harder to win on deception. So cooking could work, and so could wisdom. Smelling like a kitchen. Ooh, success getting to be patient here. 3 of our 4s can win against 4 of his 4s. Only 2 of our 4s can win here. Yeah, let's try wisdom. We got some better dice on our pizza now. Of course you rolled a 4 and I rolled a 3. What were any other potential things there? Leave the 8 alone. Reroll. Alright, got a 4. That's good. Reroll you, reroll you. I would love to not have a tie. And of course, we get the pepper on the last roll, so it's useless. Perfect timing. Alright, you timed it just right. The vegetables maintain consistency, the flamingo thigh meat permeates the broth. Still looks ready to be served, but part of you thinks it could be even better, which would impress Big Mo even more. Is stew perfection worth the risk of ruination? Elevate the stew with your own garnish. Alright, our cooking is on par now. Let's try and elevate the dish. Half his dice will win against half my dice. Come on, baby! Low roll! You piece of shit rolling a 5. Alright, we desperately need to get a 4 there. We desperately need to either get the swapper or the reroller. An 8 would be nice, and a double would be nice. Yeah, I should do things like save every once in a while, you know? Alright. We need the durian. That's really our only hope now. Please, durian? Just a bastard. You ruined the stew! You may have overdone it. The stew is on its way to being served. You know it's ruined. Serve the ruined stew. Just had to take it too far. You sent a ruined stew off to Big Mo. One spoonful and Big Mo will know it's a disaster. You embrace the chaos. At a certain point, you just have to let the meal be served, come what may. Sure, it's fine. That probably won't be a problem. Oh yeah, we got a key for the garage. Slide on down those steps. Unlock with the key. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. It's a cool car. Feel a vibration right through your sternum. Is the car growling at you? Wow, we got a lot of bad stuff going on there. I'm gonna do this just to get rid of a bunch of dice. Failure brings me confounding, and you gain tantalized. Target gains confounding, I gain tantalized. Can I even win this? God, we got a lot of bad dice. No. Well, yes. We could technically win. Not likely, but let's just try and get rid of some bad dice we have. Well, there, he rolled as high as possible. And I rolled a locked -2. So what I'm taking away from this is that it's over. We'll keep you for the heal. Although, what if we roll the durian? What if we roll the durian, though? What if a durian gets rolled? What if we roll the durian? It could happen. It didn't happen. We didn't roll the durian. Alright, target's confounding. You're tantalized. But we got rid of a bunch of garbage we didn't want. Seriously, this car. Look for clues. We have tantalized. Our observation, we got money. Like, we could really boost our observation dice here. Or I could just walk away. Let's no longer be a weakling. Get a 5 dice. Get a 5 dice. I want my music to be better. I will. Walk away. Just walk away from the car for now. Awkwardly walk out of that room. Okay. I guess the stew's done. Yep. Alright, well, I'm sure he loved it. Do-do-do-do. I hear lots of slurping from up above, so I guess that means the stew's served. Don't expect a medal, though. Asked to be given an audience with Big Mo. Guard decides to let you pass, as if he knew this moment was coming. Big Mo doesn't suffer fools. Time to ditch this rodeo. Just say fly away, that's fine. Goodbye. Bye. Solved the stew. Big Mo glares at the stew angrily. You're responsible for the stew? Worst flamingo thigh stew I've ever had. Congratulations. Here, have a taste of this sludge. It takes Big Mo a moment to realize that you've done something he's really not happy about. What's a pizza delivery person doing here wearing my coat? Deconstruct the idea of ownership. Insist that the coat is yours. Think up a witty reason why you have it. Look at the fact that you can't win any of these fucking roles. I mean, technically, we could win any one of these. Deception and wisdom are the same. We have a slightly better chance with the coat's mine. Maybe Mo will believe you shop at the same place he does. This is all going to ride on the durian. Like, I'm going to try and just hope we get the durian. Oh, we can reroll his dice. Reroll that one. Because 7's kind of middling. That's really the best we could hope for. Let's also try and get that fucking durian. Please, durian. Yes! What's that? I win! It looks like I'm the victor here. I accept the roles. Well, you know what? We can go for, I know, I'd rather have my health stay. Like, we could go for the ×2 and the 8, but... no reason not to reroll that one, though. Well then, you and I have the same taste. Come, join us. Better not spill pizza sauce in the coat. Costs a small fortune, dry clean. Fucking did it. Despite Mo's gruff exterior, he seems warm towards you. He's less likely to notice the rescue code phrase, but you think you could take this relationship further. Oh god. Say the rescue code phrase. Impress Mo with an absurd story about life? That's probably not gonna work. Impress everyone with your knowledge of flamingo thigh stew? That's not gonna work. Observe the situation for something unusual. This is probably not gonna work out. I feel like we really durian cheated our way into a situation where our opponent has very big dice, and we don't have much to deal with that. Say the rescue code phrase. Out from the garage, barrage. Jay's face registers no emotion as you say the code phrase, a sign that he knows you've got him where you want him. Jay will meet you in the garage, and together you'll drive off in an old-fashioned car park there. Whether or not you meet up with Muriel afterward depends entirely on what Jay has to say for himself. Most sense you're up to something. You have but a moment to misdirect him. What nonsense were you ordering, Jay, just now? It's an old joke. Just about making pizza. It's from my new jingle for my pizza shop. None of your fucking business. The jingle is our best bet. And again, like, we need him to roll -1, not a plus. We need to roll a 5. Or we need to durian. You belt out your bogus jingle, a wholly random sequence of la-la-las, doot-doot-doots, and garage-raj-rajas. The durian! The durian is salvation. There's no running, there's only victory. Would have been icing on the cake to get the 8. Fooled Mo. Your pitch and delivery are convincing enough. Mo had no idea you just said the escape phrase right there out in the open. That's actually pretty catchy. The escape plan is now in motion. All you have to do is go to the designated meeting spot. Jay will meet you there on his own time. Say your goodbyes to Big Mo. You know, you're an interesting character, but I got bigger fish to fry tonight, as you can see. Mo completely oblivious to your plans. You're a smooth operator. Seriously, have a nice life, oddball. See ya. Now we just gotta get the car to do what we want. How hard could that be? I really wanted to take the DJ's job, but I feel like we got an opportunity here to, like, complete a mission, and that's very exciting. He's in the car! Jay sits at the wheel of the old car, coldly gaming out various scenarios in his mind. The passenger side door is locked. I have more intel than I know what to do with. Big Mo's in for a true reckoning. And Andrew, you're no longer of use to me. So why should I even let you in the car? Bluff that the car is so old it's not legal to drive in public? We don't want Tantalize. Tantalize a bad dice. Good place to get a late night tacos? Show off your incredible mixtape. Alright, we can't win unless the durian works again. Alas, I can't save now. We've entered into a situation. Six, 7, 8, 6, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8. Alright, music is shockingly our best bet. We could have 1 6 on here. That's our only hope. Incredible mixtape. He rolled an 11. Kick the table for the durian, please. We get to re-roll his dice. We got a 6. Re-roll that. Re-roll that for possibly the durian. Because the best we could hope for is a fucking tie. You piece of shit. Alright, it's durian or bust. Damn! I mean, I could just leave. We don't need to leave with him. Apparently you left a mixtape and another pair of pants. Have a nice life, Andrew. Asshole! You get a sense the mission didn't go as planned, but these things happen. What do you want to do with the rest of your night? Head home and curl up on the couch with a book? Head out to the Twilight Diner, meet up with the chef. After a night like tonight, all you want is to share the company of a like-minded individual, someone who deals with relatable struggles, both professional and personal. Only one place to go. Ah, please, God, no! I can't see. Oh. Twilight Diner, achievement unlocked. Chef here makes anything you want if you provide the ingredients. So I gave her my leftover ingredients from tonight, and now look. Flamingo thigh stew for days. She sure made it look easy. Do 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 do. Well, that was a goddamn trip. Looks like we could get many endings. We got 2. One where we fucking died. Status gone rogue! Mode unlocked Iron Pizza. Mode unlocked 4 AM. Well, this game is very weird. Bizarre. I like it quite a bit. I like this one. Should we play some more hits, man, or should we play some Caves of Cut? I gotta do a pee-pee, so I'm gonna BRB regardless. But what's Chad into? Maybe hitting some more mans, or running around in Caves of Cut for a little while. Quit the game.